That's all right. We might as well get started. So, to give a recap, Red, you have no idea what just happened, but somehow you're in a basement. For the rest of you that were here, two skeletons attacked you, and a mimic nearly ate the rogue. At the moment, you guys are still sort of pulling yourselves back together.
We were...
Yeah.
So we're basically just witnessed the, and almost witnessed the end of a character.
Pretty much.
What?
Launch game.
Yeah, so for the most part, Chris, you appear in one of the corners. You should be able to see a room once you log in. Octavius, you mostly just watched Azrael absolutely decimate a skeleton.
They were half skeletons.
Are these like Dark Souls skeletons or Skyrim skeletons we're talking here?
Also, they didn't come back after being killed.
So, Dark Souls 3 skeleton. Because I don't think they come back after being killed.
Well, you could always try poking the bodies, see if they start moving.
We need a divine weapon here.
The only reason they come back in Dark Souls 1 is because they have a necromancer.
If I remember correctly, isn't that how you properly kill them?
Yep, or you kill the necromancer and they die.
I know, but with the necromancer around, if you use a divine weapon, they won't come back.
Well, the only people with divine weapons were currently focusing on the very buff mimic in the corner that was beating the rogue senseless.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time we've seen one of his characters die. So, am I allowed to hide behind a corner and take pot shots every so often, or?
You weren't here for the majority of the fight. You just appeared.
Okay.
I suppose. Mark, or Octavius, you're looking around and suddenly Red's in a corner.
And where the hell were you during all that?
Necro, you there?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Me? I
Necro
just got here.
No, Necro for reference. Red just appeared in a corner.
So are you invited to Manny's birthday?
Can I make up an explanation with why I keep disappearing for no other reason?
No, because you don't know why.
I was just going to make the joke. I keep getting pulled through dimensional rifts, I think. I'm not sure. Can't explain it.
I thought you noped out.
He did, but now he's in the basement.
Huh.
Neat.
So, who wants to play my
Not
favorite
lighting
game
a
of Burn the
fire in
Body?
This old ass house.
There's not much to burn except the bones.
I know.
Cause we're clearing it out. That's the job.
I'm not lighting a fire and all. Wait, why don't we just burn down the house?
They know it's a
Well,
haunting.
they don't know there could be fire monsters here. There could be elemental, for all they know. Well, you don't know.
Make me waste
Certain
a
old
charm
stuff that's
person on
weird.
you.
Oh, dare you? You can charm me if you want to.
Don't tempt them.
I want to see who can win in a straight charisma roll, quick.
Well, first off, it'd be
Okay.
my charisma versus your wisdom.
You up for the challenge?
Like, out charisma each other. You're okay. Sure.
No.
Why not?
Try to out charisma each other.
At the moment, I'm just burning time until Anthony and Coral come back, so go do whatever you got.
I'm back. Anthony's still eating.
Not bad,
All the
honestly.
same
Hey,
dang
girl.
guy.
Yeah.
We're basically doing the equivalent of flirting with each other.
What was that?
The antisocial is more charismatic than both of you. Come on.
Coral, to give you a brief rundown of what happened. The rogue nearly got eaten by a chest. Two skeletons got ganked by a weird guy and a bard and a bard boy. And now Bard Boy and Chris are trying to have a mug off, essentially. And somehow the weird guy managed to outmug all of them, even though half his face is covered.
And I just did 2 rolls to test my rolls for now.
Uh-huh.
No, I was honestly testing rolls. Just to see how it's going to turn out. You ever tested your luck before?
All the time. I waste too much money.
I'm bad with D20 rolls. It always ends up better for me when I ping what I'm rolling.
No.
By the way, did you guys start the campaign at level 3?
You started at level 2, I thought.
No, you all started at level 2.
No, it's
No,
just
I
we've
started
been
level
fighting
3.
shit that's not
Because I came
really
in late.
XP heavy.
That means you guys haven't gotten squat done, huh?
I think he's going on milestone, not wait. No, you go on XP, not milestone.
No, I'm going on XP.
Yeah, no, I'm the one who normally does milestone, and that's just because it's a lot easier to keep track of.
No, and that's why
I
I
might
do
switch
that
to
very
milestone
well.
at some point, but for the moment, we're sticking with this. All right, so Ross, that weird red guy's back. He sort of just appeared in a corner. He and Octavia suddenly were in a mugging contest, and Azrael managed to outmug all of them, even though half his face is covered. Somehow. Who DC? Oh, Anthony. Coral,
Hi.
is Anthony all right?
Yeah, he has to take care of a kid, and the family
Okay.
is not very accepting of D&D and kid time, so.
Makes sense.
She's not accepting
Alrighty.
a lot.
So, do you guys want to try and get out of the basement, or do you guys want to search the area?
I'm gonna search through the skeletons.
Okay. Roll investigation.
And of course, I forget. Of course, I close my character sheet. And
All right, there's nothing on them. They've already been picked clean.
that's not what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to look for any signs of what resurrected them.
You have no actual inclinations to magic, so
Yeah, I do. Artistic.
not this kind of magic. Your magic's more object, not animation.
All right, but oh yeah,
Are you talking about necromancy?
A possibility.
but at that point in time, wouldn't this be like an animated armor? Sorry, I had to make that joke.
Are you
Okay.
talking about necromancy?
Yeah.
My character has necromancy spells. Can I try and figure something out?
Okay.
What am I rolling?
Roll Arcana. Because also, Eric, that is an entirely different role than what you would have wanted to try and do. Really, you know, there's no something about the way these skeletons were animated gives you the idea that this isn't the first time they've been reanimated. There's a few dents in the skull that look a bit older than what you'd expect. The fact that one's nothing more than a crawling torso, and most of the bones are really chipped from what looks like bludgeons or slashing weapons.
I'm gonna pull a supernatural here, and I'm gonna use my tinderbox. And if I have it, just some salt and try and burn these bones.
Okay.
See,
No fire inside.
light the fire.
It doesn't really even work that much. As in, the tinderbox won't light.
Can I figure out why?
Roll investigation.
Nice.
Nice.
Um, huh. For some reason, the tinderbox isn't lighting. Like, at all.
Can I
Is-
try taking the tinderbox like 5 feet away from the bodies and then try lighting it?
Sorry, can you repeat?
I wanna walk away from the bodies like 5 or 10 feet and try and light the tinderbox, not near the bodies.
All right, you produce tinder or sparks.
Can I try and like light a torch and then bring the torch over and try and catch them on fire that way?
You can try.
Okay, I'll do that. Will they catch fire now?
No. The
Oh,
moment
okay.
the torch gets close to the bones, it just dies.
Okay. That's the extent of my probing.
Can I light my magic torch to see if the bodies are still living?
No,
Or-
they never really were living. There was just some fragment of a soul inhabiting the bodies. They're
Is-
dead now.
Hmm.
They don't really register.
And what about the third one, the upstairs? Is it still nearby?
The president seems to have left.
So, anyone want to exactly tell me what happened here? Because I can get that. He probably decimated a few dozen things. I'm going over to Adriel. No one's going to fill me in. I'm going to remain completely in the dark.
Wait, what now?
Can someone fill me in what happened here? Like, what happened? I can get these skeletons
were alive,
reanimated somehow.
and Mimic almost ate the snake. That's there. I saved you 10 minutes of explaining.
Yo, all right.
Hey, Necro.
Give me 10 minutes of explaining. What if I want 10 minutes of explaining? You ever think about that?
Necro, you alright?
I'm hearing a lot of hissing.
Who from?
I don't know. I'm just hearing it. That's why I can barely hear anything.
I
Try
can hear it
unplugging
too.
him.
I just don't know where it's coming from.
That's coming to me. I have a bag of popcorn that just fell on the ground. I have a big bag of kettle corn I've been eating for like the past 2 days. It was on my bed next to me. Well, either way, sorry about that. Is it gone?
Necro?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, there's also a side. There's. Okay. Yeah. So, Eric, or Chris, you also notice there's a large group of boxes over there. They've already been opened. And there's also a shelf. There's also like a shelving unit, a wooden shelving unit, effectively, stacked against this wall.
A wooden what?
Shelf unit. You know, like a storage unit.
Oh, like a shelf.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's on it? Because obviously I should be able to see it. What's on it?
All right.
To the notes.
Necro, you resetting right now, or?
No, I'm good.
Sorry, I just opened it up. So, Chris, what are you doing?
I'm obviously looking at the shelving unit because it's
All right.
a shelf. There's nothing to hide what's on it.
Aside from a few broken jars, not much.
All right.
Something does feel off about it, though.
Something's off about it. I'm going to do what I do with everything that I don't like. And
Okay, you take 9 points of damage as a large glowing sigil appears, and any damage it would have taken is bounced back onto you.
all right. Wait, 9 points of that's to hit.
Oh, okay, then never mind. You don't even hit it.
Boom.
Somehow, your shot goes wide as the rest of you hear this deafening bang that's echoing off of all the walls.
But the sigil still appears?
No, since he didn't hit it.
Yeah.
Oh, someone else want to try hitting it?
I throw the gun
Octavius,
at the
maybe you can
chest.
show me up in this time. I'm gonna give Octavius my gun. Here, I'll keep you up. I'm gonna like no, don't.
The gun
I'm gonna
hits
teach you how
the
to fire a
chest.
gun because you're gonna get yourself a firearm eventually.
It's
Wait, I
technically a
thought you were
mimic,
shooting
so
the
at this
chest.
point it's just become a blob of like whitish,
Oh,
Wait,
I'm
pale,
sorry. I misheard the
white
word.
thought you-
fleshy. Wait, which chest are you?
I was throwing the
The
gun
chest?
at
You're
or-
shooting the
because you
shelf.
freaking giving me
I'm
tinnitus.
gonna teach.
Okay, are you
Octavius
okay?
how to shoot my gun?
Yes.
Okay, so are you
I'm
throwing the
really-
thunder cannon at the shelf? Yes or no? Okay, roll a d4. You take 2 points of force damage as the gun is caught in some purplish blue sigil that spins for a split second, and the gun just hovers in the
Let me
air
ask
before getting
there, buddy, how
slingshotted
much
back at your
damage
head,
would that gun
hitting you
might
full
have done?
force.
If you're not prone,
Yeah, good thing I threw it.
2 damage. If you fired it, it would have done 2d6 damage.
11.
Why do you think I gave it to you? I was trying to get you to shoot it.
As the sigil appears, do I recognize it?
It's definitely abjuration. No idea about the rest of it though.
You know-
Can I start investigating the magic
Can
properties
I assist him?
of this?
Roll an Arcana check with disadvantage because the sigil's gone now.
Hey,
Sure.
Octavius, try again.
You get 2 drawbacks from it. The first, it's definitely not something any of you can dispel.
And it's just on the
It's
shelf.
a
itself.
very advanced sigil made by a professional who knew what they were doing.
Okay, this feels.
As far as you guys know, yeah.
Alright, this seems like a good use for this.
Unless you guys want to go
I cast that on the
individually
shelf.
hitting every piece of furniture and wall in the house.
Nothing invisible on the shelf.
Wait, what
Shelf
was
lights up.
what?
You notice the jars are there. Also, there's a small outline in the middle of the shelving unit, right, like dead center, essentially. It's
Does it look like
in
a
between
button?
2 shelves, and it's a small square outline. No, it looks like it's a small covering because there's a tiny hinge on one side.
Can I open it?
You press it in and it opens. There's a lock.
Snake Man, pick the lock.
Only if we had a thief here.
But he's dead.
Snake Man is currently kicking the pile of
Bullshit.
inanimate flesh that is the mimic.
I'm
I'll
too
do
busy. Snake Man, I have money for you.
Yes, the Snake Man's
He doesn't
alive.
care.
He was given health.
Wait a minute.
Well,
I need to
last
ask a
session.
question. Is the Snake Man even alive?
He was down. He was getting eaten, and then the
Okay.
fighter, now
'Cause I was
cleric,
gonna
was able
ask.
to kill the
I'm
mimic at the
fairly
No,
certain I
Toki
remember
killed the
him
mimic.
going down.
And someone healed him.
All right.
Probably the paladin with lay on hand.
Paladin can also learn some healing spells later down the line.
Paladin knows all their spells.
I thought they could only learn like a set amount of spells.
No, it's paladins, it's paladins, clerics, and druids.
I didn't think the Paladin had any first level healing spells.
They had lay on hands.
Which is,
One.
yeah, you're not wrong. So
Paladin spell list, D&D 5th edition. Bless, command, compel duel, cure wounds, detect evil and good, detect magic, detect poison, disease, divine favor, herb, heroism, protection from good, evil, and good, purify food and drinks.
Yeah, they're like
smite, shield of
rangers.
faith,
They're half magic.
an image, thunderous smite, and wrathful smite.
Oh yeah.
They only get
Okay.
up to 5th level spells,
Because they're taught.
but they know all of it, unlike ranger.
So, I have this
Well,
knife. Can I
I've been
sleight
told
of
that
hand
paladins
try
are
to
pretty
pick the
good
lock?
for starting class, but either way.
Yeah.
How about
Okay,
we go
go with
borrow
disadvantage. The lock
How about
is
instead of
looks fairly
break-
complex.
How about instead of breaking a lock? How about instead of trying to, break a knife in
Would
a
the
lock,
thief
let's
give up his
borrow
lock-picking
the
tools?
lock picking stuff from the thief or from the rogue there.
DM, if I get the thief's block,
He's currently
can I
busy right
try
now,
with no
so
disadvantage.
it won't be that hard.
Roll.
Sleight of hand. Wait, a contested sleight of hand check?
It would be a contested sleight of hand check.
Okay. So
He'd
I'm
roll
gonna
something in
ask
response,
for
but
the
it
lock
would be
pick since he's
contested
so
check.
busy kicking the sludge.
I have a question.
Mark, 1 sec. Cora, what are you gonna ask?
This is a chest. Normally, necrotic and radiant damage wouldn't really affect objects. Is that so in your campaign?
You have nobody has yet to check it.
I'm gonna
I
go
don't
to
have
the
damping
chest,
spells.
and I'm gonna touch it with my finger, and I'm gonna cast inflict wounds.
Alright. Roll to inflict wounds.
Do I need to roll to hit?
Roll for
It-
advantage
it's,
because of fairy fire. You might get a crit.
You're literally walking up to an unmoving object
I just want
and
to.
touching it. True.
Wait, do we want a crit though? Is the question.
Alright, so 16 probably hits. I can't see what the damage says.
Then 3d6.
3d6, okay. Alright,
You take 7 points of damage as necrotic energy pulses in your body as once again the sigil appears.
I'm gonna use Cure Wound on her. If I remember
roll
what that.
cure wounds.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Listen.
Wait, why are you rolling a d20 for?
Because I think I set it up wrong.
777. We won D&D, guys.
And you regain 7 hit points.
Which is exactly how much I lost.
The lock
It's a
magic.
lottery.
Healing, yeah, I have it output as an
You
attack,
took
so I can
damage.
just quickly do the
Wait,
Did the box
Attacking
take
the
damage,
lock.
or just me?
Just
you. We're not attacking the box. We are attacking a shelf.
No, okay. Yes. You're attacking a shelf, but something's constantly interceding on the attack and then hitting you back.
So
I got a
damage
question.
damage based off of what I can tell.
Yeah?
Okay.
Necro, what was your question?
can I use Tinker Tools for this?
Okay, first let's get to what Mark's trying to do. Mark, roll sleight of hand. You manage to slowly but surely, as he is kicking the flesh pile, you pull the thieves'
Okay,
tools
does having
kit
the
from
tools
him.
give me anything, or just no disadvantage?
You can attempt to pick the lock.
Is it still sleight of hand?
No disadvantage anymore. Yes, it would still be sleight of hand.
So I have gold that I have no
I'm
idea.
handing a piece of gold into his pocket.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's like, hey, no, not his,
18.
not your pockets. The snake's pocket.
Hey, cleric, you wouldn't happen to have
Nope.
bless, would you?
All right.
Nope. I thought about taking it, but I didn't. So nope.
All right. Can I guess I have some like. I've gotten somewhat used to having to break into places using random assortments of like random things. If I use the proper tools, would I have advantage versus regular?
What are you trying? Well, it depends. What are you trying to accomplish?
Trying to get into the I'm pretty much saying would I have regular or just be disadvantaged because I'm a bounty hunter. I pretty much have to be able to get wherever the people are, which sometimes means going quietly breaking into places with a lockpick.
Do you have proficiency with these tools?
I can
Nope,
hand
I
in
have
the
proficiency
tools.
with sleight of hand, so that's what I'm asking.
All right, then you'd have to use sleight of hand at disadvantage because you have no actual tools to do it with.
Well, I
You
could
will also get
you
inspiration.
can hand me the tools.
Okay, then you don't roll it with disadvantage.
All right.
Okay.
It's a D6.
So I guess
Yep.
inspiration. Mark that down real quick. Plus a D6. All right, so let's just roll it. 17. That doesn't work, obviously.
Nope.
Since it took a
Nothing.
point blank spell, yes.
Would it? If I was to put my gun right against this thing, would it bounce
And
any
probably
damage
blow
at
up
me?
your gun.
You'd also probably get hurt by the ricochet.
Yes.
Okay. Octavius, you want to learn how to fire a gun?
Thank you.
You want to learn how to shoot a gun now? You sure?
You want me to try?
Octavius, roll insight check
I swear,
with
if this-
advantage.
I swear, if this is the one you fail. Okay, good. I was worried that you were going to fail it for a second.
Yeah, no.
Well, too bad that cleric, just made him do it. But no, he had a higher calling. He had to go. I
Alright,
could
Necro,
kill
it's your
him
turn.
before he left. That jerk.
Anyways, so
All right.
Necro,
Yeah.
you want to try?
Would it make a difference if I use Tinker Tools? Or since I get proficiency in it?
I mean,
No.
I could try on singing tools.
Couldn't hear neither of you.
You wouldn't get proficiency if you're trying to take the lock.
He's
with
asking if he
anything
can use
except
his
proficiency
Tinkerer's
in
tools
thieves'
in place of Thieves' tools.
I'm more thinking about breaking it open the old-fashioned way.
No,
Passing
those
around
are
the
two
Thieves'
completely
tools.
different tool sets.
Alright, so just sleight of hand then?
Just sleight of hand, since you have tools, period. Yeah, no. Since you have these tools, but you're not proficient with them, it's alright.
Can I? Sorry. Can
Well,
I roll to try and like persuade or intimidate Ross into just opening the goddamn lock?
Oh,
you could certainly try. It doesn't work. So,
I'm
Eric,
gonna-
what do you want?
I'm gonna start with
Cool.
persuasion, and it's gonna be against
Okay.
his insight, right?
Yes,
Oh
it'd
my
be against
fucking
insight.
god, Brian.
Booyah! Please.
No, he is resolute in kicking this pile of flesh. His anger
damn it.
knows no
Okay, so-
bounds.
From what I expected, that seems exactly opposite of Ross.
Yeah, well, he nearly died.
God damn it. But I saved him, right? Does that give me
Yes.
advantage?
Doesn't mean no.
Damn it. It was such a good roll.
I know.
God.
You rolled better. So, Eric, what are you gonna try to do?
I was going to see if I couldn't break the lock with the smithing tools, but
All right. Go ahead.
Can I?
alright.
This? Oh, never
You're
mind.
hurting yourself.
Roll D4 of damage.
Well, I'm not hurting the shelf directly. Bypassing them, it should be bypassing the magic.
Wait,
It is connected to the shelf physically, therefore the sigil still protects it. Roll a D4. You take 2
All right.
points of damage as you
Thing of, like-
suddenly feel what is effectively a massive chisel go embedding itself into your rib cage.
this
Alright.
might be a long shot, but can I look for
Can
a
I
key
help
of
him?
sorts around this shelf?
Okay, roll investigation to find a key. Sure. You get advantage now, Necro.
I'm going to help him too.
22.
All right. You don't find a key.
We're
However,
trying to figure
one
out.
thing you did glean is that
Is the key one
The
of the
keyhole
skeleton's bones?
is of a rather unique shape. If you ever did come across the key, you'd recognize it immediately.
Brandon? Brian? DM? Why did I say that?
Should we just move on
didn't
and
answer
hope
me.
we find the key?
Yes.
I examined the keyhole and check against the bones. Are we looking for a literal skeleton key?
That was my point.
He's not saying no! Thank you.
Roll investigation.
I'll help you out. I'll help you out. Get it.
Roll with
Damn
advantage.
D&D not procking my clicks. There it goes.
Please get a low roll. Oh, that could have been good. Okay. You are 98% sure it is not
It's
a
embedded
literal
into the
key
shelf.
made of. The design is unique.
Wait, can we just take this thing off the shelf?
No, it's.
Okay. Just want to make sure we can literally take it
Did
off
we
this.
search
Just
the
take it
mimic
with
sludge
us.
for anything? I forget.
No, it's a lock. If you can pry Ross's anger-filled body off of it, sure, you can
Alright.
try searching it.
Hey. Hey, Party boy.
He
How
doesn't
about you
listen.
try to take Ross off it so I can investigate it?
Question,
5'8".
Ross, how tall? Octavius, how tall are you? Yes. Character. Ross hasn't even put in anything for there. Okay, so I can't say if he's taller or shorter than you.
He's, I think
Also,
you
I
mentioned
have
being like
schools
average
now.
height, so
Yeah, he's probably a few inches shorter than you.
Yes.
All right. That still doesn't answer the question. You want to go over and try and see if you can
Strength
get him
check
off the mimic?
against the snake man.
Roll strength check. Yes, he is beyond
Can
reason.
anyone help me out? Give me advantage
Yes.
somehow by helping
you
me?
realize it's okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm helping.
Well, he's got a -2, but still rolled a 16. God damn.
I don't know. I'm just gonna watch this happen. I'm not gonna help now.
I was planning to do something. If he was able to.
Well, I'm
Okay. Octavius, you don't pull him off. Coral, what's your idea?
He didn't grapple him.
He tried. He failed.
Okay. Well, my thing was gonna happen if he grappled him, so I guess I probably shouldn't now. Well, maybe I can.
Well,
I was
okay.
gonna try and
So
intimidate him this time instead of persuading him.
you can try again.
Do I help? And now my hand is kind of glowing at the moment.
Anybody want to help me try to intimidate him?
no, I'm not gonna try to help. I'm just gonna.
I
I'm
think
waiting.
Azrael's saying
I'm waiting
something.
so I can investigate.
So nobody wants to help with intimidation?
Sorry.
No.
Yeah. So
Boom! Please! Screw you! Screw you! Nat 20. My turn. Unlock the thing.
okay. So
And with that, I'm
you-
gonna roll to investigate the sludge.
Ross backs away. Chris, roll insight against intimidation.
She's not intimidating me though.
She isn't. Somebody else is. Oh my god. You feel a murderous intent upon you as you try to defile the corpse of the mimic that Ross is purely intent on defiling. Only one person is allowed to touch his mimic. And that
I'm gonna
is the
defend Ross
person
is like,
who
Ross,
convinced him to
wait.
stop kicking said mimic.
you can go back to defiling it after you're done with the lock. I'm just trying to make sure that there's nothing in it we can use.
He stands his ground. Kane, you're the
Don't do
only one
something
allowed to
negative,
search
dude.
the mimic
I
now.
hand the snake back his thieves.
Don't you have to go do something right now?
Goddamn lock.
He really does.
Those things are expensive.
He takes it.
You act like he wouldn't have two sets.
He's still looking at the guy.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
but it's
not
Ross.
readily
He
available
could just steal them.
anywhere. You have to really hunt for those.
I mean, she's not wrong. Wait, yeah, she is wrong. This is Ralph for talking.
All right. So, Kane, roll investigation.
So I'm rolling investigation again.
Kane, not you.
Oh,
Coral, roll investigation. Coral,
Yeah?
roll investigation. You're the only one allowed to search the mimic.
Sure.
You can't find anything, and in the time you fruitlessly search the mimic, Ross couldn't unlock the door, or Ross couldn't unlock the lock. So, failing to do that, he stands up, goes back over to the mimic corpse, and keeps furiously kicking it.
hey Ross, could you just? I know another way to defile the corpse.
He is not listening. He is intent on kicking it.
So it's a D. I'm just gonna hit him in the back head, like, hey, it has gold.
Pitiful.
Huh? I'm not.
It is
I'm hitting it.
pitiful.
I'm just hitting it, like getting its attention. I think it has gold in it.
Again, the hit doesn't register.
Okay. I'm not gonna do this 3 times. Don't worry. I'm just gonna tap again.
Oh, for fuck's
It
sake.
has gold. Or think. I don't know.
All right, still doesn't register.
I should have hit it past his armor
Hi there,
class.
Snake Man. Make a wisdom save.
You hit at his armor class, doesn't mean you hit past it.
God,
Someone else
balls
tried.
and
Remember,
fire.
he likes gold.
Damn.
Ross is a girl. I hope you retell all of what is happening to Anthony.
Oh, I will.
Okay, let's
Ross
just
is hell bent on being the most unhelpful person.
Let's just get out of here.
No, wait. Cleric, do you have Spare the Dying by any chance?
Yes, I do.
I'll take my pistol and take a shot at Snake Guy.
If I see this happen fast enough, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith.
Who are you trying to shoot?
The snake.
You miss.
I really gotta adjust this sight. Take aim
I'm not
again and
wasting
take
my
another
last
shot.
Goddamn spell slot on this fuck. And he's not even here.
You miss.
I take it and freaking check
Oh,
the
Octavius.
pistol with the snake in the back of the head.
Octavius, you wanna try? Nah, I kind of hold out my pistol.
Jesus. So I'm gonna assume that's a strength
All right, roll
plus-
an unarmed attack.
So you know that's 300 gold you're swinging with.
It's just straight. It's just a straight D20. All right, you do hit. Roll the D4.
Come on, 4.
Wait, Shield of Faith gives him a plus
He
2 to
just got
armor
back,
class
so I have
for
no
whatever his armor
It still
class.
hits.
Okay.
How much HP do you add?
Oh right, we took a short rest.
He had his full 17.
So you put the bullet in this end, and then you point, right? I'm not even gonna shoot. I'm just gonna put the barrel to the back of his skull and say, "Stop kicking the goddamn
wait.
puddle."
It's already loaded, so aim and pull.
So can I
This is the
intimidate with
first
advantage because I have a
time
gun to
I've
his head?
ever think I've seen someone, like literally.
He's seen this fucking God fucking balls and fire.
Try intimidation with advantage. Sure.
I don't think he knows what a gun is. Though. Wait, yeah, he would.
Wait. He stops kicking
now go
the mimic's
upstairs
core.
and wait for us, and we will come.
And tell him to church it.
Fine,
No.
that's better than everything you've done for the last 10 minutes.
He instead goes and sits in the corner, facing away from all of you.
No, he is exactly like this normally.
you know,
Are
he's
you
really
kidding? This
nothing-
is 100% in character.
From what I understand of Ross, he is nothing like this normally. This is not in character. No, I'm saying this in character. Like, this is not normal for him. All the interactions I've had, gold normally works.
With assistance.
Anyway, search body now.
Alright, I'm rolling investigation again. I know.
I'm searching with you, and nothing much better.
I gave assistance, so I can't search.
Found anything?
So,
Just throwing flesh just behind me.
Okay, so
Are you fucking
you don't
kidding me?
find anything of worth except a small
What's
A
the
small
what's
rod
the
of iron.
how would you say it's smaller than his finger?
Okay, I'm gonna keep this.
Should check if it's magic.
Would you say the small rod of iron is roughly the shape of his finger?
Sorry, what was the question,
Oh.
Would you
Octavius?
say it's small?
No, it's a regular rod of iron.
No, I'm gonna keep it because we can probably use this for some sort of trying to think component later down the line for a spell, or I can enchant it sometime later.
You should check if it's magical if a mimic has it.
Or the mimic literally ate it. That's always an option, but since you suggested it, Mr. Blue Blood or Yellow Blood, I will use Detect Magic.
All right. Not magic, but upon inspecting it with detect magic, you notice there are small grooves as if it's a piece of something.
Is it small enough to
Say
fit
that
in
again, you started going
keyhole?
quiet there.
Sorry, it has small grooves as if it was a piece of something.
Well,
You'd have to check.
I'm gonna walk over and check.
Let me guess, it's missing like a couple parts.
Looks like it.
Alright, let's
Probably missing the actual lock component, the key.
Was there anything in that box that looked like cufflinks or something? Something that would give the shape of a key? Or whatever that mysterious shape is?
No.
Okay, I'm leaving the basement now. You guys could dwell down here as long as you like.
I'm walking out with Eric's character. I don't know his name yet.
Yeah, like
You
just
can take
let's
anything
come back
in
later.
this house as long as it's freaking we get.
If we
the
have
job
to, we
done.
can
That
break
was
into
part of
this
the
place
deal.
later.
Technically, you could just funny enough, I think we just take the entire shelf with us.
Could we technically take off the shelf without damaging it? Like, just take it apart.
You'd have to finagle a lot, but
It's possible, right?
Okay, that's
I'm gonna take apart the shelf without damaging it or harming it in any way.
No, just leave it. We'll come back after we're
I
done.
have a bag of holding. I can put it in. I can put it in the bag.
the bag of holding only stretches so far.
And it would probably be too heavy as well.
It's a shelf. It's not really that heavy.
Solid wood planks are no joke.
I used to have to lift those around for school. They really aren't that heavy after a while.
But you're talking to a bunch of people that are weak.
I'm not weak.
So you're gonna able to do this by yourself.
No. Well, yes, I'm going to carry it by myself, but I'm not asking you to help. I'm not asking you to help me carry it. I'm just asking you to help me take it apart.
It's a 20 by 10 by something shelf.
Yes. And if I'm thinking it right, it's a thin shelf, ain't it? You're questioning my stupidity right now, aren't you?
Let's just go.
Yeah, let's go. I mean, it's not a bad idea, technically.
Yeah, but I'd rather not carry around something so heavy right now. especially since we still have the haunting to deal with.
All right, fair enough.
Now we're going upstairs.
So we're going upstairs. We're walking around. We're painting a lovely picture of pretty little.
Okay, so you guys head upstairs, and it's still as dreary a place as always. Currently, you guys are.
How is it a full day? At best, it's a few hours.
Also, you guys realize it's been almost a full day.
That's impossible.
Somehow. You look outside, and it's almost morning again. Wait.
Brian, unless this house
It's
fucks
at
with
this
time,
point
that's
you guys
100%
suddenly feel a
impossible.
massive wave of fatigue overtake you.
You don't know that.
I have a question. My character recently took a short rest. Does
We
that
had
mean
a
I'm
short
still
rest in the
fatigued?
basement, though.
You're less so than the others, but you could definitely do with a power nap. Yeah, those are like 30-minute power naps essentially.
So do we each have a
They don't
point
get rid of
exhaustion? Is that what you're
exhaustion.
telling us?
Yeah, no.
What are power cards?
If you guys try to continue on without taking a long rest, yes.
Let's leave. Come back later.
Yeah, I agree.
Why bother leaving? We could just camp out in here. We killed some stuff already.
We can't leave
Where
the
you're
haunted
at,
house.
camp in a
Remember? We're
haunted
locked
house or
in.
somewhere nearby.
I'd rather not leave the haunted house because you never know when it's gonna not be here again.
I'm gonna. If there ain't, since you said we could see outside, can I go open a window real quick?
Okay. You can try. Roll strength.
All right. If this is the time I get a nat 20, I'm gonna laugh. Like I said, if it was the time I got a nat 20, I was gonna laugh. Not now.
You weakly push against the door. Or the
I'm
window.
opening a window.
No, I know. You weakly push against the window.
Hey, Octavius. I'm gonna teach you how to fire a gun now. Everyone out of the room.
This is why we need gun control.
No.
Then I walk out.
It's not a gun problem, it's a heart problem I have, you know? The problem is I have no heart.
And you deserve no gun.
Hey, you make my gun, you can
I'm
have
dead.
it.
I am gone.
All right. Azrael, where are you going?
To the next room over or down the hall or somewhere where I won't
All right.
know.
You'll find yourself in a small study area, or rather, a much more proper study instead of like the little alcove study you guys were in before.
Alright. I'm gonna hand Octavius my gun, making sure he grabs it the proper way.
He still
All
walks
right.
off with your
He
gun.
walks off with your gun.
Octavius, I know, Octavius, not Necro.
All right.
And
Octavius.
I'll turn around after a couple paces and shoot
No.
at the door.
I'm gonna cast stomach urge on every
How
door.
many bullets are in this gun?
Okay. Roll. How many attacks are you trying to go with?
There's one bullet because it's a single shot gun. Well, actually, no, it's multi-shot.
You're effectively holding a very nice-looking blunderbuss.
It would be a blunderbuss.
I'm firing
but
as many
it fires
shots
a-
as I can. There.
It can be switched between multi-shot and single shot, or Roll.
Just roll a d20, because any negatives are out by the
I've
fact that
seen
technically a
freaking
door
Noctis
is...
shoot guns this entire time.
Should he be still
term-
rolling a disadvantage because he doesn't know how to fire?
I know, which is why
No,
it's gonna be
it's-
hilarious when I
Because
take
it's an immobile,
Chris's
large
leg off.
object.
No, it's
Like-
a,
Yeah,
But it's
seeing is
proper.
different than doing.
He couldn't. He
Okay,
couldn't
so-
fire.
There, I shot the
Yeah, again.
gun.
Okay, you hit the door. Nothing happens.
I aim at the window and shoot.
I was trying to shoot the window. You know, the stuff made of glass.
Click. Click.
Yes.
Okay.
Magic
Are you now
bullshit
shooting at the
better
window?
than gun. I shove the gun into
Same
his
result.
chest.
Nothing
And I
happens.
walk off.
Well, wow. I can't believe he actually fell for that.
I'm
I
not
didn't have to
wasting
try
my
to
last
persuade him or
spell slot
anything.
teaching you a lesson.
I was hoping he'd actually get hit shot by it. I'm saying that out loud as he leaves, giving him grief about it. Oh, you could try.
If we're going to take a long rest,
Okay.
fuck it.
Just take a long rest. It's not like you would regain it pretty.
Are you all taking long rests? Because I will note,
That's on your gun.
I would like to point out, like, you two are arguing.
No, the DC
But-
is to stop him to let
Kane, you're like-
have him let go.
You're
of
setting
the
up a
now
lot.
burning gun.
Okay, it doesn't work.
Okay, DC.
How does it not work?
No, as in the heat metal doesn't even
It
work.
doesn't say it doesn't affect magic.
The
shit.
gun's part
No.
magic. There's a lot of weird stuff going on with it, some of which breaks physics. If this was a sword,
Magic.
okay, fair. Chris, roll
I'm.
a
I'd
roll
be would. It's a problem.
a Constitution save to try and resist, noting that you have advantage because you have resistance to fire damage.
That doesn't change the fact that
All
the
right.
gun's melting.
Thank you
and
for
let
reminding me
go of
about
it.
that.
I know. The con save is to whether or not you keep hold of
No,
it.
you're just, it's magic. You're heating the
See,
metal
you
up,
drop
basically.
It, thus I
And
can't
it's not
keep doing
all
fire damage to you every turn. That's how the spell works.
Yeah, it does. All right.
I'm going to do this.
Pulls eventually.
Going to cast a spell mending on the gun just to fix up the metal parts, because obviously it's not all metal is the thing. It's a blunderbuss. It's has wooden parts to it.
Yeah, mostly you just screw with the barrel and parts of the firing mechanisms.
Make sure he didn't hurt the metal part, the magic part of it.
You didn't.
You know, the part that would actually take me time to fix.
The rest of it will just take some light fixing with Tinker's tools.
Yeah. Echo left.
And Brian left.
Yeah.
Necro needs to do a quick check. All right. So, are you guys finally taking long rests?
We are.
Yeah.
In case BS happens at night, Octavius is hanging out in the library with Noctis.
All right.
We're all kind of, I guess, going to be with Noctis, so.
And I'm currently taking a nap on one of the chairs.
All right, so who takes first watch? Because Kane, I'm assuming you're moving with everybody else in the group.
I thought everyone was agreeing to take a long rest.
Yeah, you're all taking a long rest in a library.
Yeah.
A small library.
Yeah, and I'm
But
taking
a library.
first watch for the group.
All right. Ross has somehow managed to sleep sitting upright, and he's still. And if any of you would actually look, he's sleeping with his eyes open, and they're angrily glaring at a corner in the room.
Interesting. Do I need to roll perception for my night watch?
All right. Roll a perception check. This is just to see if you can find anything going on.
Oh,
Everything is fine. Everything is lovely. Everything is hunky dory.
a lot of books. I don't like books.
There's a lot of books. Yes.
I don't like books.
Who takes second watch?
I guess I will. Make
Roll a
sure.
perception check.
Okay. Why? Wow.
Everything is fine. Everything is not fine. Everything is horrible. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
I'm gonna take a second to mess with while I'm in the middle of my bursts of panics. Like,
No calm. Only panic.
nothing's gonna stop me from messing with Octavius while he sleeps.
No. Again, a nat 20 got you both the fact that there are quite a few things in this house that will kill you, but also that means you won't be able to do anything except focus on making sure nothing comes through that door.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my thunder cannon ready.
All right. You managed to slowly repair any damage to the blunderbuss, which was negligible.
It's a thunder cannon.
It's a blunderbuss.
It's looking at like a lot of artwork. It's actually closer to a musket than the blunderbuss.
All right. Still, the damage is negligible.
Yeah, of course. He's not very good at what he does.
No, he was. It's just that you didn't really try to screw with the metal after it was malleable.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that out loud to myself. He's not very good at what he does. If he wants to ruin my gun, he can ruin my gun. It takes me like how many days do we agree upon to actually fix my weapon?
All right. Who takes next watch after Eric's done, or after Chris is done?
I'll be next.
All right, Azrael, roll perception.
I'm too distracted looking through the books.
Yeah, no, you actually spend most of your watch just reading. You found this lovely book on cattle. And that's where we'll end for the night. Because honestly, I cannot top what happened with Ross.